Have a seat, please.
Yes.
İngilizce konuşuyorum bakın. Have a seat, please. Kimse yok yabancı yok ama İngilizce konuşuyorum. Yok. İçeride kimse yok yabancı.
Şu an yok mu?
Bir tane bir Karadeniz ülkelerinden bir arkadaş var. Have a seat. Otur kızım.
O fotoğraf çekiyor.
Öyle.
Okay.
Bu cep telefonlarımızda silence mode var. Onu gene İngilizce konuşuyorum. Silence modu alacağız. Tamam, sessiz. Türkçe sessiz demek.
Okay, you heard the instructions from the moderator under the Bayram Hoca's directions. Okay, welcome back. We are now moving on to our last session of today, which is the Inspiring and Engaging Ocean. It will be moderated by Professor Dr. Bayram Öztürk from Turkish Marine Research Foundation, and we'll have lecturer Ezgi SAHIN from METU Institute of Marine Sciences, Deniz YAPILCAN, who is a young marine ambassador, and finally Dr. Elif OZGUR, who is also from Turkish Marine Research Foundation.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Well, I am very lucky. I have 3 pretty ladies around me. And I ought to thank, first of all, METU, Technical University Marine Sciences Institute and Directorate of Navigation, Hydrography and Oceanography of Turkish Navy. I'm so proud to be here, and I congratulate all of you. And this morning I have seen and noticed several excellent speech and presentation as well. So this session is a little bit larger. It's 1 hour, but to get more concise, we will do it in 10 minutes for each speaker. And I will start with lecturer Ezgi SAHIN from Institute of Marine Science, Middle East Technical University. She is a marine biologist and science communicator. She is a communication manager of METU and lead Horizon 2020 Black Sea Connect and Bridge as well. So Ezgi, she's an excellent lady. She's hard worker and very talented as well. So she will compile her speech within 10 minutes. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Bayram Hocam, for this nice introduction. Actually, I need to correct something. I'm a communication manager of the Bridge Black Sea and Black Sea Connect projects, and I am really honored to be here with you today in our university and represent youth. Actually, even if I'm not young anymore, but I will just represent the Turkish contribution to young advocacy. And then before starting my speech, I would like to give some information why youth involvement to ocean literacy it is essential. When we consider, actually, they are really familiar with the new tools like a digital platform, social media. These young people can really adapt easily to new environments. So actually, they are really good in transforming information, scientific information, and sharing with the new generations easier than all of us. And then when we consider youth are the future leaders, scientists, and policymakers who will be responsible for addressing global challenges, their contribution to the marine science field is really essential because these people will engage. Their engagement will help ensure the long-term sustainability of scientific progresses and creation of literate societies for the future times. And then when we consider like their active involvement to young people to diverse backgrounds from the marine scientists to or the maritime professionals, actually they can really adapt easily, and then they can look from the different perspectives. And this allows them to be more diverse and inclusive, and they can multiply their efforts and make things much more distributed thanks to this ability. And when we think amplifying their voices, young advocates can influence policymakers as well. They can help them to prioritize some scientific and educational issues, and then allocate resources for scientific research and take policies that support the development of literate societies. And then, considering this involvement, there are different young advocacy programs under UNDCATE or the European Commission, such as from the UNDCATE is SDG leaders, and then from the European Commission side, there are different programs like Solidarity Corps or the different sea and ocean basin ambassador programs. And today I will share with you one of them, and then actually it's a Turkish contribution to this young advocacy field. And this program is developed under the Horizon 2020 Black Sea project. And we are lucky, these two guidance of ours, Sigi Gruber and Vangelis Papatasano, are together with us as well. And with the guidance of them, we just make this young advocacy program together. And then these young people from September 2020 to today, they make their best to make Black Sea visible. And what is this young advocacy program? What they are doing, how they are contributing to inspire and engage societies. So they are, as you see, young voices of the Black Sea. They are helping us advocating marine science and blue economy in our region. And then they are helping to reconnect missing links between science and society. So while doing it, they are conducting different ocean literacy activities, or they are contributing scientific progresses or policy-making processes, and making the voice of Black Seas heard. And we started our program in 2020 with the presence of the former commissioner, European Commissioner Maria Gabriel. And then she helped us to kickstart this program. At that moment, there were 17 young ambassadors, and some of them are now the mentors of this new cohort. And now we have 15 young, brilliant early career ocean professionals who help us to make our work and research visible. And you can also check their websites on the QR code above. Of course, before they start their program, we equip them with some necessary communication skills, and then give some fundamentals of the blue economy and what we are doing under these projects. And then afterwards, we were lucky since they started in the early stages of the strategic research and innovation agenda of the Black Sea development. And then they make their contribution to these policy documents, science and policy documents. And they just became voice of the young ocean professionals. And then they just share with us what should be prioritized in our region, like education, capacity building, or the different scientific processes. So it was really good they were together with us and make this contribution. And then afterwards, after receiving all these trainings, they make really engaging and stunning activities, awareness-raising activities. How they did it, like they just match with the different environment days. They just target different audience, like university students to general public. So, for example, one of them was the Moldovan young ambassador. She, of course, Moldova only connected Black Sea through rivers. So she make a field trips and then show how actually their impact affects the Black Sea. So the other ones make a beach cleanups or some different beach activities, or as you can see, they attended science fairs to reach the kids and so on. Not only on field activities, but they also make online campaigns to reach broader audience. So they also combine again with the different important days like a Black Sea Action Day or the Plastic Free Week, and make a photo contest to show what is what are the multi-stresses in the Black Sea, or how it's beautiful and why we should protect it. So through that, they also reach different peoples and societies and show the importance of our unique basin. And then afterwards, those are the activities they actively involved and then did by themselves together with their fellow ambassadors. But moreover, actually they represented our basin and in different platforms, like they attended Research and Innovation Day of European Commission, or there were also Mission Ocean activity, and then they also represented their basin over there. And also UNDCAT Early Career Ocean Professional Day event, and a Marine Literature event, they make their studies visible and what should be done in our basin. Moreover, actually, this is one of the prominent activities they contributed. They attended the launch of the Black Sea Syria Implementation Plan in the European Parliament, and then they shared their vision, and then they make their pledges how to support this policy document, science policy document, in their region as a Black Sea youth. Okay. Actually, when we look at it, this program is already the contribution of Turkey to ocean literacy field. But there are also young ambassadors of Turkey. Some of them are among us, Destan and then Büken and Özgün. If you would like to learn what they are doing, and details, you can just find them in the networking cocktail and ask your questions. Actually, Ezgi is not really the ambassador, but she is an ambassador of ambassadors, so she's helping them with the communication and visibility of their activities. I will not give all the details, but I would like to highlight some of their events. One of them is like Destan here from the Istanbul University. She is a researcher in her university. And as I mentioned this event at the European Parliament, she was there. She represented Turkish youth in the Turkey. And then she shared her vision, activities, and then make her pledge to support this important document. And then actually she is also the researcher in this European-funded project, Bridge Black Sea, and she also contributes scientifically to this project. She supports us while organizing living labs or making trainings for the young people. And then there is Mısra from 9 Eylül University. She's not only marine scientist, but she's also science teacher, diver. So her passion also allowed her to make Black Sea more accessible and visible. And she also contributed to this implementation plan consultation process. And she just, as a science teacher and a young professional, she just give her contribution to education and capacity building tasks and strategic joint actions to this plan. And then, as you can see, she is also making, engaging and inspiring about the marine science. And there is Büken from our institution, METU Institute of Marine Sciences, and she also was there in this important EU Mission Ocean event. And then she, at that moment, represented the Climate Ambassador program of Turkey. And then afterwards, she became a Black Sea Young Ambassador. But she also shared what we are doing in Turkey as marine scientists and how we are contributing to a Mission Ocean. And then also she made her pledge to support this important mission of European Commission. And then there is also one program, youth program in our country, and this is Climate Ambassador Program developed under the Ministry of Environment, Urbanization and Climate Change. And then she is one of the ambassadors within this group. And at that moment, last year, we made the first climate summit, and she contributed to this important summit and gave her contribution, scientific contribution over there. Yes, I will not give all the details as I mentioned, and then I would like to say, okay, this is one opportunity, this young advocacy program, but all early career ocean professionals can support ocean literacy in different way. You don't need to be part of any group, but you can also be involved to different networks and contribute to this field. How you can do it? You can raise awareness and educational activities, being involved to different scientific fairs or programs. Ocean Literacy for All is a UNESCO's toolkit. You can just follow it, and then while you are conducting your activities, you can make events related to ocean literacy. And then under the European Commission calls, there is this Researchers' Night program. You can just apply for this program type and then make huge fairs. Actually, one of them is conducting in our country in the following days in Gaziantep. So in this kind of events, you can make different ocean literacy and outreach events and involved to these processes to engage and inspire societies. And participating in citizen science programs, one of them is Plastic Paris Initiative of Commission again, and participating in international network and partnerships, one of them I mentioned before, Solidarity Corps program, or the Youth for Ocean. And lastly, I would like to share one of these networks. Recently, I nominated as the local point of the Turkey's to Early Career Ocean Professional Program of UNESCO. And then this is really good opportunity for the young professionals, I should say. So what is this early career ocean professionals? Actually, it's really confusing because we don't know the definition exactly. So actually, this is the any ocean enthusiasts with 10 years experience or less in their professional life, regardless of the age, and covering all sectors, disciplines, and knowledge system. They can be student, researcher, community leaders, they can be fishermen or fisherwomen, or divers and science communicators. So every individual related to marine and maritime areas can consider themselves within 10 years of experience, early career ocean professionals. And then their mission is to incorporate new ways of thinking into global ocean sustainability and stewardship challenges. And then they are doing, within this network, they amplify their efforts in just informing each other, making their activities even broader. And they are, of course, supporting all the ocean decade activities, and then they are tackling all these 7 challenges and then 10 challenges and supporting the outcomes of this program. Nowadays, there are 3,400 ECOPs from all over 150 countries. And unfortunately, from Turkey, there are only 15 ECOPs registered in this platform. From the link, you can just attend, be part of this network, and then follow their activities. Actually, there is one awareness-raising campaign they are currently conducting. This is the My Coastline. So you can have really nice and inspiring video and then be part of this program. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ezgi. Thank you for your excellent presentation. Now, second speaker is Deniz YAPILCAN, Young Marine Ambassador. Deniz graduated from Bilkent University, Communication and Design Department. She served as a BlueMed Young Communication Ambassador, representing Turkey alongside 4 other non-EU countries, young ambassadors. By profession, she is an assistant director in film and advertising. She worked as an underwater camera operator in underwater documentaries. More recently, she has been certified as a scuba diving instructor.
Thank you.
Excellent. Why? All you did. Excellent. Okay.
Thanks.
Dear participants, esteemed delegates, and distinguished guests, I am Deniz, proudly serving as BlueMed Young Communication Ambassador, representing Turkey, alongside my counterparts from other non-EU Mediterranean countries, including Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, and the unique experience of being a young communication ambassador made me more actively thinking about science communication and what we can do about young people from different countries to have a healthier blue ocean. It was great to meet with people from all Mediterranean and discuss about our mutual problems. In 2020, our main subject was plastic pollution, and all ambassadors created their own communication action plans for plastic pollution. Regarding my profession as a young filmmaker, I wrote a script about for a short movie targeting general public to be screened on public transportation. People don't actually see what happens to the plastic underwater, so when they see the powerful imagery which are geographically close to them, they will react more. But unfortunately, I couldn't be able to shoot the movie because it was during the pandemic restrictions. So I started my online activities like everyone else did during this period. I did lots of plugging with my BlueMed plugging bag, which is a jogging and picking up litter. I did underwater cleanups and etc. So we went in 2 events with BlueMed ambassadors. One was in Barcelona, in Union for Mediterranean. We had a training over there. And then in the BlueMed pilot event, which was back-to-back with the Mediterranean Regional Workshop for the UN Decade of Ocean Science in Venice, January 2020. So my journey to the underwater conservation is somewhat different than are many in this conference. By profession, I'm an assistant director in cinema and advertising, but in fact, I ventured into the underwater world deeper by being an underwater camera operator, and recently I've become a scuba diving instructor. What drives me in this unconventional journey? My passion is to utilize my filmmaking skills to create documentaries that unveil the mesmerizing life hidden beneath the ocean's surface. My goal is to bring this unseen world to the forefront of public awareness. I firmly believe that by showcasing the wonders that lie beneath the waves, we can inspire a deeper appreciation for the oceans and foster a sense of responsibility toward their conservation. In our fast-paced modern lives, we have without a notice distanced ourselves from the sea. For many, the ocean has become nothing more than a distant backdrop, a place where fish magically appear on our dinner plates. We've become disconnected from the incredible variety of life that exists beneath the surface. Think about it. Think about it. How often we've seen people reluctant to feel the gentle touch of seagrass on their legs, preferring pristine, sandy, golden beaches. We've become so focused on the surface that we often overlook the vast ecosystem teeming with the life below. Crustaceans, mollusks, and the majestic Posidonia oceanica seagrass, these are the unsung heroes that keep our marine environment in health. We must recognize the importance of these organisms in sustaining the health of our oceans. Another troubling issue is the careless attitude towards marine litter. It's as if we believe that by throwing things under the water, we can sweep our problems under the rug. But the truth is, our oceans are drowning in a sea of waste, with plastic pollution emerging as a critical challenge. These problems, these disconnects from the sea, are contributing to the degradation of our marine ecosystem. The United Nations recognizes this issue, categorizing it as the 10th challenge in the decade of ocean science for sustainable development, which is changing humanity's relationship with the ocean. As Vladimir Yaminin also mentioned in his video message, we need to change us. It's a call to action. It's a call for all generations, and particularly to us, young people, to revive our connection with the sea. So what can we do to bridge this gap? How can we make our oceans more than just distant bodies of water, but a vibrant ecosystem that we cherish and protect? The answer lies in the engagement. Young people in particular hold the key to revitalizing our relationship with the ocean. We must encourage them to immerse themselves in the marine world through activities like snorkeling, diving, and sailing. By experiencing the underwater world firsthand, they can begin to appreciate the vitality and diversity thrives beneath the surface. Citizen science is one powerful avenue to achieve this reconnection. It involves the active participation of the public in scientific research. Through citizen science programs, individuals from all backgrounds and expertise levels can collect valuable data, monitor the environmental changes, and contribute to the scientific knowledge, thereby becoming the stewards of the ocean. This year, I've also attended the Ocean Academy, collaboration between TUDAV and IOI. Thanks from here to my instructors, Elif Hoca and also Ülgen Hoca, which we've listened previously. I thank them again for their incredible lectures. In conclusion, the Mediterranean Sea, which has a pivotal role in the humanity's development, now finds itself in a critical juncture. We have at times distanced ourselves from its shores, covering coasts with concrete, carelessly discarding our waste, deploying massive fishing vessels, and neglecting the vibrant life beneath the surface. It is imperative that we alter our course, transforming our behavior to reconnect with the sea in a sustainable manner. By doing so, we honor our heritage and safeguard our legacy of Mediterranean, ensuring a harmonious and enduring relationship with this remarkable body of water. The ocean is a world of life and livelihood, where every species plays a crucial role. It's a world filled with vitality, where diversity is not just a buzzword, but a living, breathing reality. Let us try to bridge this gap between us and the ocean, recognizing that our future is intricately tied to its health. Through greater engagement, education, and a renewed sense of wonder, we can turn the tide and ensure a sustainable future for the Mediterranean and all of the world's oceans. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Deniz. She looked like a Greta, a little bit, huh? Isn't it? Okay, thank you again. Last speaker is Dr. Elif Özgür from TUDAV. Elif Özgür get the marine biology. She graduated. She got the PhD degree from marine biology. She graduated and get her master degree in marine biology from Istanbul University. She received her PhD degree from Akdeniz University. She worked as a research assistant in Istanbul and Akdeniz University for 10 years. She has won numerous international scholarships and took part in the 50 national and international projects. She is the author of the 50 articles, co-author, and the 10 books, chapters, and editor of the Book of Marine Biology. She has been a member of the Turkish Marine Research Foundation since '98, and she worked as a founder Curator of the Antalya Marine Biology Museum, and as a Director of EU Relations and Project, and she still works in Antalya Metropolitan Municipality Marine Science Education and Research Center. Thank you, Elif. Okay.
Thank you, Chairman.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chair, and distinguished participants. It's an honor for me to be here on your side, and thank you for the excellent organization, of course. And also, it's an honor for me to present Turkish Marine Research Foundation's activities, education activities especially, that we support the increasing community of resilience and also developing citizen science through multiple programs for 26 years. So some of them you already have our 25 years of activities book. So we are very proud of that we service our country with both research, education, and also citizen science and ocean literacy. To the development of marine citizen science and increasing the extent of its usage cannot be achieved by one level of stakeholder alone. Thus, TUDAV creates meeting points for stakeholders in science, policy, and civil society in all geographical scales, from local to international, and transfer basic information to the society for them to make reliable scientific observations and to increase social solidarity on these issues. Also, TUDAV supports various studies, especially studies on biodiversity, either with its own resources or by getting in contact with related foundations. In this regard, there are several long-term projects going on at Turkish seas and marine environment in different regions. And of course, our research data are mainly published by our publications. We give very importance to the local and national and international data to be published by our institute, and more than 70 publications published by TUDAV, and all of them can be downloaded from our website free. And there are books specifically on the effects of climate change on our seas, and also there are up-to-date scientific data on specific effects, including the alien species, in regional books for Turkish seas. For the same purposes, the online ocean literacy course that you are going to see in our education efforts with the cooperation with the International Ocean Institute, we try to mitigate, we try to upgrade the ocean literacy in our country. And of course, our foundation, it is very important for 25 years. It is very important to share knowledge of our seas with every part of the society. And now we have a new short film. You can see in our YouTube website that the Turkish Straits and its protection we give a special importance to that issue, and you are going to see the points of view of different experts from different marine society. Of course, the data bank is very important, that we are, of course, collecting research data, we are collecting citizen science data, and reaching the information that's needed is very difficult due to the wide range of studies in our seas. So TUDAV creates a data bank for the purpose of information exchange, and you can reach our accidents in the Turkish Straits, the data on the accidents in the Turkish Straits and Black Sea bibliography, Aegean Sea bibliography from our publications also. And spatial protection areas, TUDAV already had led to the establishment of the Finike sea mounts in our seas. This is a very important spatial protected area. And also we are conducting research in Gökçeada Marine Park since 1999. So it is a great effort that we are spending for the spatial protected areas together with the spatial protected endangered species. What are we doing for the citizen science and ocean literacy? This is, of course, several projects we have conducted, but mainly the Black Sea Watch was very important. That from the main activities, you can see that all the data collected by the smartphones and web-based database, we gathered them to create public awareness, and we shared them with all Black Sea region countries society. And also we have completed our first marine adaptation project to the climate change. It was called Climate Change Adaptation for the Sea and Coasts of Antalya, and it was also focused on the effects of climate change on the marine and coastal environments, thus on the economy, cultural heritage, and biodiversity, and increasing awareness on marine environment and climate change within the project period of 2 years. It is still ongoing project, our Yayakarsa. Please visit our website and see that this project aims to learn about and understand abnormal jellyfish blooms, outbreaks, and their negative impacts on our coast. That in this year, of course, we unfortunately live a lot of these kinds of bad situations. So this program is also with the coordination with the CSM Jelly Watch program, and it gathers the data on the Turkish coast by our foundation. Also, public awareness studies on invasive alien species. You are going to see that for the identification of the marine species and understanding of their key features, alien species have been introduced by the books, booklets, videos, posters, brochures prepared by our foundation that also contribute to citizen science and reach large audience. As a result of these communication and awareness efforts, we receive many information on alien species and their distribution, and also a public notice. Of course, we give priority to children from our founding period. We published like 7,500 prints of coloring books for kids, and also we are communicating with them with school seminars. And also we are exhibiting, we are making some exhibitions for them, like as you can see that we are communicating with them on alien species, on endangered species like marine mammals, with Antarctica expedition, and also we completed a marine festival, marine climate change and our seas festival for the children. Also, we have a networking program with the ocean literacy courses.
Last 2 minutes.
Okay. Every participant of our ocean literacy course become our volunteers. We need this because the interest of public to our activities has led us to make them our volunteers and to organize different campaigns with our enlarging community. So it is our last recent project, SHORE, Empower Students as the Agents of Change. It's a three-year project, and we just completed its kickoff meeting recently. We have partners from different organizations from Baltic Sea, Black Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Danube, and Rhine River area. It's our main aim is to expand and broaden the ocean and water literacy among youth, teachers, and schools in cooperation with the network of European Blue Schools and European Union for Ocean Coalition. We are very enthusiastic to start this project, and please visit also our new website. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Elif. Thank you. Presentations are over. Any question, contribution, suggestion? If not, I will leave it for a closing remark by Professor Salihoğlu. If any question? If not, thank you again. Thank you all of you. And
Thank you Bayram Hocam.
thank you, success. And Barış Hocam, now it's your turn, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you Bayram Hocam.
By the way, we have one book Elif already mentioned. If some exist in entrance of the lobby,
Yes.
you may get it as free. Thank you.
Thank you Bayram Hocam for a very nice moderation, and also to the speakers for their inspiring speeches. Now we are coming to the end of our session. For the closing remarks, I would like to invite Captain Hakan Kuşlaroğlu and Professor Dr. Barış Salihoğlu.
So, let me speak first. Is it correct? Sure. Okay. So, during the conference, I took some notes, some bullets. Actually, I would like to share them with you. First of all, as the umbrella organization of this conference, of course, I was very happy because we listened and we watched too many presentations that was excellent. And also, we saw that Turkey has already made a lot of contribution to the ocean decade. And for years, we are doing it. And at the end of this conference, I'm sure that we will provide too many information to the IOC, what we are doing and what we have done in the past and in the last 2 years. And maybe in a couple years later, if somebody help again, we should repeat it and we should make it again in every 3 years maybe, or 2 and 3 years. We have to make it again just to meet together and just to show and explain to all the world that Turkey is doing too many things, and we have really, really great scientists, and we are doing good jobs. The other note that I took was the youth, I mean the young generation. I don't know if there is an English word that translating. They are coming gümbür gümbür, what we say in Turkish. Really, I don't know, maybe rambling or something like that, but yeah, they are coming with full force. Normally, some years ago, we were asking why there is no lady or there is no female in this group, and now I ask why there is no male in this group. Normally, I don't have a daughter, so I don't know how it would be. But I'm sure that if I had one, I would ask her to be inspired by these young ladies who just explained us what they are doing. Really, the last word what I've noted, it was proud. And today, I was full of proud. I saw very good scientists, very good young scientists, and I'm really happy to see that the Turkish scientists are really doing well. I hope it will continue. And as the last word, I will have to thank, of course, to you, to your team. I will not tell the names, Actually, I don't know. But all your team work very professionally, and thank you very much to the Middle East Technical University for this great organization. And hope to see you in another 2 or 3 years later in somewhere. I don't know if we can find somebody like you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for your very kind words. And yeah, I agree that it would be great if we can repeat this periodically. But I'm especially honored that we held this event at the 100th year of our nation's, our republic's anniversary. And it's great to see the way that Turkish oceanography has come, especially during the last few decades. And the decade of the ocean, I mean, it gave us the chance to put a framework around the research that we have been doing. So how the conference was structured, it was structured around the ocean we want, and I was also very impressed about the presentations and what's being done. And yeah, it would be good maybe in 2 or 3 years to hold the conference as such and to see the progress towards contributing to the ocean decade. And yeah, I would like to open the floor for some last remarks. We have some time, 10-15 minutes. I can ask maybe first Ezgi to give her remarks, and any of you, if you have anything to add, or if you can inspire us more, we would appreciate that.
Thank you very much. I think inspiring more is now difficult. I just wanted to congratulate everyone, every single speaker, but behind the speakers there's always a great team, I'm sure. So what was presented today can really be now change. We can change, I think, the science we need into the science we have. For the people, we care. And that is a little bit my takeaway, and maybe as well a message for you for the homework. How can you ensure that the science you have, that you have produced, we have seen that today, is actually brought down to the communities? Those are the solutions that the communities very much need, that it is tailored to the local needs. How can you ensure that? How can you ensure that the best science informs policies and strategies? Again, how can that science results be emerged to the politicians? How can you ensure that the business community takes the science results up and really it gets into the wealth and prosperity of the country? How can you ensure that the investments that are needed for a new vessel, for research carried to be out in the labs, that the investments, public and private, are going to be followed? So that's a little bit how I see it can be developing. I can only echo Captain Hakan when you talk about the presence of this powerful female movement for the ocean now. And I think we are in very good hands. When we look at the young professionals, we can see there is really, I think, a great hope which can inspire us, not only for today, but for the run-up to 2030. And what will be achieved in 2030 will determine how 2050 and beyond will look like. So thank you very much. Congratulations again.
Any other comments? Bayram Hocam. Hakan Albay'ın bir şey söyleyecekmiş.
Yeah, just one last word, because I forgot to tell it. Normally, I'm always telling this, but in the morning also, Ziggy has mentioned something by showing the breathing exercise. We know what to do, and we know the importance of the ocean, but that's not enough. I mean, we know very well. Even my director was mentioning to me that during the lunch break, he told me that when I swim, when I going out, at least 1 liter I'm taking out, at least taking something that is not, that shouldn't be at sea. So we know what to do. We are not throwing anything at sea, but we are taking out. But that's not enough, because we are here 150 or 200 people. We should relay them this information and this knowledge to everybody, what she said before, to our neighbors, to our friends, to the other schoolmates, to somebody else. But we have to share this information, and we have to encourage them to make the world better. Thank you.
Thank you, Barış. First of all, congratulations, Captain Kuşlarov's team and your team. That was excellent organization. I will start from my panel, a few minutes. We need citizen science more. We have to focus citizen science. I give the example of the Greta. Greta, what is called. So that's important for us. So this way is correct way. Because our nation, people, not only Turkey, around the Turkey, our neighbors, all we need citizen science and ocean literacy. That's number one issue. Second one is transboundary cooperation. Now, I have some consideration for Turkish approach. We need transboundary cooperation because in the Black Sea we have other neighbors, and the Mediterranean Agency as well. So we have to find the way for bilateral or regional cooperations, and Barcelona Convention is the best approach for that. So for scientists, we have to look for the way of the cooperation with them. It's very generic issue, but sea is vital for us, for our nation, because we need food and food security. And I'm very proud to say that we produce best fish in the Mediterranean Sea. We are very competitive, cheap, and very good quality. But for that, to continue this, increasing the trends, we need science. That's another issue. We need science for blue economy and blue growth. It is continuously repeated. But we have to understand blue economy and blue growth. What I understood is that food. Because not only Turkey, the nations need food. That's why we need clean seas. We had a catastrophe already this morning. Is discussed largely by several scientists. Is the mucilage event in the Sea of Marmara, and of course, monitoring. That's one of the result of this one-day panel should be the monitoring of the Turkish seas. I have seen one pictures or two slides already prepared by TÜBİTAK this morning. That's fine, but not enough. That's fine, but not enough. I'm almost 40 years dealing with marine science. I'm end of my career. Still is not enough. So, Barış, Kaptan Kuşlarov, thank you very much. for all your effort, all your works, your teams, and everything. It was a very memorable day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bayram Hocam, for your kind words, but also what you were saying was extremely important. I mean, yes, awareness starts with knowledge, of course. So basic knowledge we need to produce, and we are doing good science, but we need to think about the other steps towards, we need to both protect and benefit. So Mustafa has shown the slide about safe operating space, planetary boundaries. So when we look at the objectives of the decade, we always talk about sustainability. Maybe we should go beyond that. I mean, we should go towards ecosystem-based approaches, because just sustainability by itself may not be sufficient. We need to start thinking about this. And citizen science, you have underlined that, yes, but citizen science is another level of awareness, I believe. It's beyond awareness. So first, as you said, ocean literacy is extremely important. We all have duties in terms of providing knowledge to the society. And then, if we can go one step further and involve them in the science that we're doing as citizen science, that will be even better. But I know TUDAV has a lot of efforts towards this, and hopefully we will also learn from you, your efforts, and widen the citizen science activities. Actually, as METU, we are also starting one, but our rector is going to announce that. But as part of this 100th year of Republic activities, we are also planning to start one citizen science activity. I would like to, I don't know, yes, please. Yes, our young ambassador.
Hi everyone, my name is Destan Öztürk. Actually I'm a scientist, but I will speak from the ambassador point of view right now. First I want to thank you, Barış Hocam, and all the METU team for today. I was also lucky enough to be in Brussels in the launch of Black Sea Syria implementation plan, and we actually wrote it with our blood there. We promised it, that we will leave a better and healthier marine ecosystem for the future generations. So I want to invite everyone in this room, with me and with my fellow ambassadors. We are doing some campaigns, underwater beach cleanups, and lots of other things that I can't remember right now. Please support us. We have our websites and social media address. The best thing that you can do for us is you can support us, you can join us, or you can invite us. We are so motivated for it, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Any others? Yes, please.
I first of all thank you very much for very, very powerful and very good conference, let's say, Ocean Decade. I want to add a little bit our activities related to the public in Trabzon. We had a project called Reach Outer, and directly related to the awareness activity of the public in different stakeholder groups, such as students, fishermen, religious people, women, everyone. And we work with them and we try to teach them, and we believe that science, citizen science is very important, because you should transfer this knowledge from the science base to the public base. If you do these things, then they understand you. And always for 2 years, more than 2 years, I always impressed of the youth interest. They are always very, very conservation about this, to protect their environment. They help, they understand, They know bother, they know argue with, we don't do this, we don't do that, but all these old people like our ages, and they said, I mean, government didn't give anything, so we couldn't do this. But the children no, they find their ways to do these things. So I thank you for our new generation, and we have to take a lecture from them. Thank you very much.
Yes, Vangelis. Glad you're taking the floor.
I'm a foreigner. I'm Greek. I have to say that I'm impressed from the conference. I'm also impressed that the ministry people stayed until very late. Normally, ministry comes, say, hello, this is what we're doing, and then they go next minute. That means that you have already got the connection. And I think this is an important issue towards policy. The other important issue, which also Bayram mentioned, is how to get the people. It's not easy. It will not be easy. But you have already started, and you have a fantastic group of young people, as the stand mentioned, that they can do the job. This is to all audience, actually. It's not only to Baris. But I have to congratulate you for this conference, and I hope you will do it, and I hope my country will do it. And sometime probably we'll end both in the same room, talking about the same problems that we already have next door. But congratulate, enjoy it, you have to, and more things will come. As long as you open it to the public, it's not easy. But you have to open it. You have to lower down a bit the scientific information provided at first. So you have to lower it down so that you can take the people around and then try to increase them, because they have to believe in science. And I think, as you mentioned, Baris, before, science is knowledge. A lot of people know, but not many people use it. But congratulate to you all, and all the presenters were very good, excellent. And I'm astonished with the things that I have learned in this today, actually. I was not be part of being today here, because tomorrow is the bridge meeting. But I said, let's go and see how this thing is, and I'm very glad that I'm here. Thank you all.
Thanks a lot, Vangelis. Yes, and at the end, I also would like to thank Office of Navigation, Hydrography and Oceanography for chairing this event, but also to the organizing committee. I know they have met many times and from many different institutions. I can't name them by one at the moment, but I know Lieutenant Commander Emre Tükenmez put a lot of effort. I would like to thank him. And from the METU team, Mustafa has put a lot of effort into this, as well as Ezgi and Pınar. I would like to extend my special thanks to them. I was the one that did the least from the METU team. Everyone is thanking me, but thanks for that. And to all of you for being here, to all of the presenters, they were really excellent presentations. And I think we made a very good, strong showcase today about Turkey's contributions to Ocean Decade. So thanks a lot for all of you for your strong support. And yes, and of course, I would like to thank everyone who has technically supported us, Özgün, is also here, and İdil Hanım's, and all the members of METU, and I don't know if I'm missing anyone, Pınar, you know better. Interpreters, I'm sure they had a very tough job with all the excited speakers. Yes, so with this, I guess we close. It's closed.
Yes.
It's closed, and it's up to you, Pınar, for
Yes, thank you. I think that's a very note to end the conference on. I have only a few more reminders. Firstly, actually, you all have received this, these separators for the bookmarks for the books, but actually, in the spirit of the event and the recurring theme of cooperation and collaboration today, we have seeds here, so you can actually go home with this, plant this, and then it will bloom, hopefully. So is our collaboration. So if you didn't get one, please make sure to get one from the front desk. The second thing is that we'll have small bites for you to continue the networking and maybe more questions and exchange right outside. And finally, we will invite all of you here for a group picture, for a family picture, all together, so that we have a good memory of this event. Thank you. Yes, everyone please here to the stage. On the stage will be easier, not on the ground. Özgün değiştiririm dedi ama.
Tamam, almışım en başa. Tamam. Bunu almayalım mı? Seed of Collaboration.